Hello everyone and welcome to my workshop. Just recently, Pi Connect was updated to also allow for shell access, adding support to Raspberry Pi boards going back to the first Raspberry Pi SBC launched over 10 years ago. And this changes everything. I have a VPN running on a CM4 down here in my basement, and I use it mainly to have access to my home dashboard and to have access to files hosted on the NAS while I'm away from home. But setting up and maintaining a home VPN is not trivial, and it comes with security risks. With a VPN, you have to forward internet traffic to a device inside your home network. It also comes with the added maintenance to make sure that a domain or a subdomain is pointing to your home network. Jeff Geerling has a great video explaining the process setting up a home VPN and the risks associated with it, so you should check it out. I think Jeff Geerling has a video on everything Raspberry Pi related. Pi Connect doesn't fully replace a VPN though, or other VPN-like services like Tailscale. But on the other hand, it's basically maintenance-free and worry-free. The first version of Pi Connect was only available for screen sharing and only on the Pi 4 and the Pi 5. But now, it supports all boards going back to the original Pi launched over 10 years ago. Some SBC manufacturers have a hard time adding new functionality to their current lineup of SBCs, and here's Raspberry Pi adding functionality to this 10-year-old device. Most tech companies would have stopped supporting a device this old for sure. Screen sharing is not just about controlling your Pi. Screen sharing opens a window inside of your network. I can open up a browser and have access to services like Grafana that I have running here. This is where I keep track of temperature, humidity, and power usage around my house. I can open up my home automation dashboard and check if I forgot to turn off a light before leaving the house. Same goes for controlling a 3D printer or managing your Proxmox instances or even controlling your over-connected coffee maker. This is also great for those of you that provide IT services to your parents. You can just hook up a Pi 4 or a Pi 5 to their network and you can be a computer genius remotely. Don't need the overhead of the graphical interface? No problem. Having remote shell access to a Raspberry Pi inside of your network means you have shell access to all devices in your network. Well, at least the ones that SSH is enabled. Pi Connect even works on a mobile device with full access to the on-screen keyboard, which is something that is not available on the graphical interface. Now, I just need to figure out how to add tab, arrow up, and arrow down to my on-screen keyboard on my mobile device. Oh yeah, there you go. I knew I had LS somewhere in the history. In true Raspberry Pi fashion, they have awesome documentation on how Pi Connect works and how to get it set up on your Pi. And of course, there are a few caveats, like file transfer is not supported in Raspberry Pi Connect yet, since Raspberry Pi has hinted that file transfer support is coming to Pi Connect in the future. File transfer will be great for applications like downloading files from a remote camera or uploading new scripts to your Pi. I secretly wish that Pi Connect would work on other SBCs, and yep, I've tried and it does not work. So check out Raspberry Pi Connect if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments below how you have been using Pi Connect or if you have plans to use it in the future. I'm definitely looking forward to more features being added to the Pi Connect, and I can only wonder what this long list of capabilities is. Alright, that's it. We're out of here.